Hi everyone, welcome to this video. Today I'll be going over my third round game of the Lake Erie Go Tournament. My third round opponent is Michael Stevenson. Now we play at least once or twice a month actually. He goes to my local club and he definitely gives me some issues. So this is when the tournament starts getting serious because we're both 2-0. We're basically deciding who's like the top three in the division right now. So it's a very important game. When we play at the club, we probably go 50-50. So, yeah. I was white, giving 3 handicap stones. And not saying that it's bad, but Michael likes to stick to what he knows, which is like pre-AI Josekis and things like that. So you'll see I just take a bunch of cash in the beginning. Like this move is considered, especially when black has a stone in the bottom left, this move is considered not so good anymore because it leaves the bottom left corner open for white. So what you see is black, this is more common. It's keeping the corner a little bit more protected, and it still is going to help the D15 stones if white jumps in somewhere. I'm not sure, maybe there. Like having this stone here is helping to attack any white invasion. So that's the point of this move. But he goes here, so now not only is there a potential invasion slash weakness here, but there is one here and here. So black is really not defended a whole lot on the left side. Whereas if you just go here, you have at least defended the lower left corner. Plus, now if white goes elsewhere, black can actually build the left side on a large scale. So that's why this move is more common nowadays. But he sticks to what's tried and true, so I can't say it's bad. I invade this corner. I actually don't remember why I did not invade this corner, because this is usually what I do. I play a lot of 3-stone games, so this is usually what happens, so not sure. But I invade here. And he Hanes on the head of white's 2-stone, so I would expect this Joseki. Because if you're going to Hane, you have to double Hane as black in this situation. Which again, this is completely normal. But he extends. So again, sticks to what he knows, just extends. Like if black wanted the wall, I would recommend playing this one. That one or this one. But he goes here. And then I approach. He pincers. And then I invade the 3-3. I think in this case, because black has... It's kind of counterintuitive, but because black has so much thickness, I kind of want to start a local fight in the corner. Even though black has all these allies, this would complicate the game. And while I'm not really a fan in handicap games, just complicate the game and just hope for black mistake, you'll see that in the game, I just take the corner and he just takes the outside. No problem. It's kind of like all his stones are working together. Whereas if I at least do this, locally, like if you just look at the corner, I could get a locally good position. And if I can swoop out, like if I can eventually get the 3-3 spot, like, I don't know what he would do. You do something normal like this. I can then look at the left side. So I can like more severely attack one of the sides. Whereas if I just take the corner, it's not as interesting. I think this move's a little slow. I definitely want to protect here because this is the only move white can play. This move leaves a ton of weaknesses. So white cannot play here. White needs to do this. But black can still just attach. And if white Hanes can double Hane. And you can see if white tries to break through, black can Atari. And then Atari. See, all white is really, if white were to do this, all white is really doing is solidifying black's bottom. If white extends, black can exchange this first, and then come back. So this move's probably a little slow for black. So I approach to final corner. He jumps and I peep. Connects. Q18. Now I would expect, because he played this way, to just come out and take the center, especially with his overall game plan. And maybe something like this happens. And then he can go wherever he wants, maybe here, maybe extend down, something, I don't know, maybe even Tengen. But he plays here, which I don't agree with, because the point of this exchange white did, it's to kind of make black not want to play here. Because if white were to do this first, black would never just connect. Black could be more aggressive. So, but because white did this first, black really shouldn't think about the corner. Especially playing this move, black should not worry about the corner, really. If black wanted the corner, black should jump first, or kick first and then jump. While it doesn't solidify the corner completely, it at least prevents the Q18 slide right here. So if you want to play the jump, and you want to have, like, keep the corner a little bit, you need to kick first and then jump. And then I play here. Usually you want to just extend, but because of black's center-oriented game, I was thinking this was better. I still think I should just extend, though. It has a better effect on the left side, so if black does whatever, I can start to build the top. But you can see in this game, white has really taken the cash. White has more points than black, but black definitely has a lot more potential. So, yeah, let's see what happens. Black jumps here. Yeah, kind of thwarting the exact thing I just said, is to not let white build the top, where it also builds black the center. Peep, and he plays here. This is probably the better move, but this is the weakness of this quote-unquote normal 3-3 Joseki for black, is that this peep. If black just connects, this was just considered good for white now. Just extend and white would be happy. But by going here, it does build the bottom better, but it leaves this cut later, so maybe white can get that cut later. So there's pros and cons, but this move's definitely the better move locally. And I attach. Yeah, once black plays G15, this move, I kind of didn't think an invasion here was possible. At like C12 or D12. So that's why now I just attach. Trying to flatten black. And he hanes, and then I double hane, and then he connects. Yeah, so if he was not gonna, like, if you're going to hane, I think you should cut. And I think he can cut because he has a ladder here. So I think he should think about something like this. But if he was going to just connect back, like in the game, he should just play this move. It gives white less stones in the center, and it just gives white less forcing moves. So the hane here is questionable if you're not going to cut. But now I jump, trying to connect all my stones, but black just splits me. So this move. So because I was planning on treating these center stones lightly. And I was really planning on pulling this stone out. So I shouldn't play from the stones that I'm planning on sacrifice. Because now you can see black's planning on black is looking to surround this many stones. Whereas if I just jump and he goes something here, I don't know. You can see now he's gonna be swallowing less. So this move's definitely too hasty. splits because now I have to try to do something with these stones. But now he has a splitting attack. Also, this shape comes up a lot, especially in handicap games where white has a stone that approach the 4-4 corner, like at f3, and then black has the center stone. So you want to look for this attachment as whites. And then you always want to double Hane. Just connect. Connect. And then black plays the jump. You can see that this way gives white really good shape, and black needs to come back and connect anyways. So I think black should really just jump, because if white ignores, black can still cut off white, right? So it threatens the same thing as this move, where black can surround white. However, it's a lot more solid. Plus, if white jumps, now black doesn't need to respond on the left side, black can play here. And you can see black's bottom is stronger, white's shape is worse. White's shape for eyes is worse, I should say. And you can see also, when white attached, black should just extend up. Because of white, when white jumped, or when white made the tiger's mouth, it's as if black would turn here. But this move's very slow. Like, black should think to play a little faster, maybe something like this, maybe something like this. Plus, I don't know why black doesn't want to do this. Maybe it's a little... No, it's fine, right? Because white can just... Yeah, even though there's this attachment, white is still not doing so well. So maybe this jump is decent, but black played very passively, so it became a not good move because black played passively. Yeah, black should take out white's good shape. There's not a lot white can do. So yeah, maybe I needed to think of something different here. Maybe a move like this. Because I played this move as a peep. So if I can force black to connect, it'd be better than the game. Yeah, I actually really like this move. Guess this move was too heavy. Black Hanes. Because now I can Hane here. And even though I'm planning on giving up this stone here, you'll see I get forcing moves here. Notice, even though black's shape gets bad, if black just captures the stone here, his shape would still be bad. So, yeah, so K2 is better, even though it looks worse. Or it feels bad as well. And this move leaves an obvious weakness here. So even though it feels slow, I think this move has to be better. I think so. Because if black just did this immediately, it's kind of hard. It's kind of awkward for white to answer. Yeah. Hane. Alright. Jump. But black instead attaches. Finally gets his follow-up here. But I just ignore and go here. I think I should just answer once. It's big enough to answer. And it means if black connects, I can potentially cut later. So, don't know why I did not answer. If he's going to attach here, there's no way he's going to ignore now. Yeah. But I've played here. I have two options. I can jump out. So if black prevents the connection, I can jump out. Or if black prevents the jump out, I can connect. So this move has two ways of connection. I do think, though, I need to put more pressure on the corner. Because you'll see, like, this move is like kind of like attacking black, but you'll see the result. You'll see what happens. Black just comes up, which at the time I was like, oh, that move's so slow. It's small. Black's just going to be making points out of his wall. So I was like very happy with this move. But black has actually made weaknesses in white potentially, and you'll see that. So I play here, and I'll show you what happens. Black bumps, so I extend. He attaches. This is a very good move. Wedges, I need to connect, and then he comes on top. So now I'm forced to connect, but then he peeps. And you can see if I connect, black and Atari, and then connect, and then connect. And white is basically not doing so hot, especially if we assume this moves Sente in the corner. White definitely is dead or dying on a large scales. So I had to bump, and then black could cut, which isn't Sente, but it's almost Sente because again white's not alive. And so black made a ton of points right here, whereas I just took second line territory. So this is when the game started to get out of control. So what I should have done was, as I said, because I can connect here or jump out, there's no reason to play on this side. I should just maybe go here, even maybe jump here. Do something to help the center. And if I don't play from the center, I should play a move like this, which keeps the stones much lighter. If black kicks, I can jump. You can see by having stones in the center, black's attack here, or black's sequence here, will not be as severe. Even this move, if black plays there, I can Hane once and then come back to the center. So I played a lot of moves that ended up being very bad here, because I just took second line territory, black took the center. Even just pull back here. It's because I got sealed in Sente is why what I did is bad. Because of that, why didn't I go here and connect in Sente? Like, makes zero sense. So yeah, I don't know what I was doing here. I played the one sequence that gave me Gote and sealed me to the second line and allowed black to get this peep. And I will admit I did not see this peep, or I saw it but I didn't see how what's the word I'm looking for, brutal it was, how punishing it was. But once I saw it, I was like, oh, that's why black let me take the points on this side, because they don't matter. Black turns. I need to do something to help these stones while helping these stones. Connect. I have actually surrounded black, so black needs to connect his stones now. So he connects. Then I jump here, or I extend here, which looked like a huge move, but black Hanes here, peeps, and then plays this move, and black makes a ton of points just pretty quickly. And because I can get this Hane, or this extend down, there's not that many points on the top, so I think I should come on out this way. So like if black plays here now and extends, there's not a lot of points on the top because I can play here. So I should really jump into here instead of this move. Oops. Now I'm curious if black could get this move first. If white connects, black's able to cut and get some extra forcing moves on this side. Oh, oops. In the game, white went here, but white went here in the game. But the same thing stands. Something like this. And then black does his thing that he did. To solidify the left side. If white connects here, then of course black's able to play here now and get both moves in Sente. Although does black still get this? Actually, I think black still gets this move in Sente, so maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe black's order of moves is better, actually. Also, I don't know why he doesn't go here first, at least. Maybe he's afraid of this into this. But I think this move is Sente, isn't it? Even though white can push through, black can push through first. Oh, yeah, maybe. Black cuts once. White cuts. It does. This is possible, at least. But maybe black felt he didn't need to do this, so he just plays this move. Now there's something really important here, is that once black gets this Hane, black can actually cut. And black should definitely cut here, because... So if white goes here, black can squeeze here, and capture those stones in Sente, basically. Which is pretty big. But you might think, oh, well, white can just protect. But there's actually a ko here, where black can play here. And if white extends down, black can Atari here, and it's still a ko. Or if white takes... Nope. If white takes here, black can Atari. And it's still a ko. And this is ko for life. And if you look at this board, black has a ton of ko threats. One, this is a flower ko for black, meaning black doesn't lose a lot or anything if he loses this ko. Whereas if white loses a ko, white loses the whole corner. So, yeah, this wouldn't be so pretty for white. Like, this means moves like this are probably Sente. Because, right? So, black definitely could have played this ko, but black's probably superior counter than me, and he probably knew that at this point black is just leading on the board. And because of that, there's not a lot left, because the lead is... Right now, it's actually pretty large. Black actually was pretty generous in the endgame, and gave white a ton of points back. But even still, I'll go through the endgame, but... yeah, like black let white get this Atari and still ignored. Let me capture this stone. Like, look how many points white got on the top, but at the end of the day, it just did not matter. That move's pretty big. Hane is also big. This is probably one important point in the endgame. If I connect here, black can push and then play here, and I still need to protect. If I go here, same thing. I need to protect still. So the question is, can I protect both of those weaknesses with one move? And the answer is yes, I can play here. And you can see I protected at A17, and I prevented black from getting another move in Sente. So even though it looks like the worst option, it's actually the best option. So yeah, we just kind of roll into endgame. And black just has a 10-point lead. Like here again, black could wedge here, and then Atari, throw in, and then Atari here, and then get rid of all the points here, which means this isn't a point. So this is like a 5-point move. But black just connects and lets white go here, so you can see white has points here and here now. But again, he's probably a superior counter than me, so at this point he probably already knew that he was winning, because he just kind of quietly just, okay, gotta conserve my energy for the last round, you know. So yeah, so at this point, I know I went through kind of quickly in the end game, so if you want to look closer at the end game, I'll leave the game record in the description, but there really wasn't a lot going on. When we got into endgame, I was already behind by like 20 points. I was able to make it down to like, I think 12 points is what it is on the board right now, but still, not a victory, and nothing much happened. So, yeah, I think black played super solid this game. I think the whole tournament he was playing solid, honestly. So, he definitely played very well this game. I think for my side, I say that my play, the word I like to use is uninspiring. Like, my play this game was just not good. I just took cash, just tried to do Sabaki. Like, I got second line territory on the right side. Like, yeah, just not good decision making at all. Definitely uninspiring go from white in this game. Yeah. So I definitely needed to count better and make better decisions in this game. Just like most of my games, honestly, but still. It applies here as well. So with that, I was 2-1 in the tournament. So with 1 round left, Michael is 3-0. I believe the only 3-0 person. So congrats to him. With still 1 round going, but with his 3-1, he's basically already solidified top 3. So probably top 2 even. But yeah, if you have any questions about the game, please let me know in the comments. And I will see you all in the next video.